Islam Podcast. Den Islam hören und erleben.
In fact, he was saying the Greek tradition is a dualistic tradition. Islam is not. Islam and the legal framework. So you may agree or not on this, but at least you have someone coming from legislation challenging philosophy by saying there is a logic in philosophy which is not our logic in the legal ground. And we don't have to Hellenize, or in the sense of to make it Greek. But he had something in mind, that this is exactly the experience of Christianity in the relationship with the Greek tradition. And especially when it came to Trinity and the discussion about Trinity. It's very Greek as the rational in the discussion. So look at this. This is something that we also have to teach. It's complex, but it's deep, but it's very interesting because you understand here this. Because they have a vision about, what do we want to achieve, in which way we protect the dignity of human life and all this. Very good. We are doing this in medicine, but we are not doing it in economy. We're not doing it in ecology. We're not doing it in anything which has to do with societies and corruption and money. And I think that there are fields where we need to come with a better sense. And by doing this, my final word is, this is where we can contribute to give something to the West. And you were asking me which kind of contribution. I'm always saying the time of integration is over. We are integrated, we are Europeans, and don't come on every time to when are you going to integrate? The success of integration is to stop talking about integration, that's clear. As long as you keep on saying, do you integrate? You are putting me outside and you're inside. But I'm inside. So now the problem is that it's what I call the post-integration discourse. The post-integration discourse is, don't ask me to integrate, but look at my contribution. What do I give to the society? What is my contribution and my participation? And I would say that we still have a long contribution to make, but also something which is quite important for me. I was born and raised in the West. I learned a lot from the West. I'm taking from the West. And this is a two-way process. You give and you take. The critical thinking, the some of the dimension of the culture, all this is good. Everything which I took from philosophy, sociology, behavior, attitude, culture, all this is good. I take it. This is part of me. Al-hikmatu dallatul Muslim, meaning by this that this is the stolen, the lost property of the Muslim. We take it. But now we have to deliver, to contribute. And I think that part of this is the way we teach our religion, or our religion is taught. First thing, which is our relationship with text, the legal framework, so anything which has to do with the discourse on God and philosophy, and third, usul al-fiqh. These are the four main fields where we have to do better than what we are doing. And there is something which is quite important. This could be done by non-Muslims, but this also could be done by Muslims. And the problem is that we have very rare Muslim professors teaching Islam in Western universities. It's as if there is a lack of trust. Because you are a Muslim, to teach Islam, we don't feel good with it. While with rabbis teaching Judaism, or Christian priest or Christian, very committed to their religion, and this is good, to be able to teach, we don't have a problem with this. And there is something which is a discrepancy in the rights here. We need to have much more men and women, by the way, Muslim scholars being able to teach Islam, but with, academic standards. It's not dawah. It's not to count how many students are becoming Muslims at the end of the course. I can tell you this. I'm sorry to tell you that some of the students or people that when they know that I'm at Oxford, say, how many Muslim students do you have? As I have, so one or two, but out of all this, one or two. And all the others are non-Muslims. Are they converting? What is the point? It's not of my business. We are teaching. It's a serious question. Because this is the distortion of understanding what it means teaching. Teaching is to transmit knowledge. What is in your heart is of your business. It's not us. Within academia, but by the way, it's not only within academia. It should be everywhere the same. We are talking about knowledge, so we have to be very serious about what is this diversity and the opinions of the different scholars, and to be able to have an objective take on a subject, which is not an easy one, and to do it the way, so this is a serious matter. It's not something that we can just think of delivering a message which is catechism or da'wah or predication. No, it's about delivering an academic, within an academic framework, a knowledge of all these dimensions. And it's serious. It needs objectivity, intellectual probity, and commitment towards the matter. Thank you.
Ganz kurz, wir brauchen Philosophie in der Lehre, weil jeder Vernunft anwenden muss und weil jeder Zweifel äußern darf. Wir müssen mit Zweifeln umgehen und antworten können. Zwar gibt es im Islam nicht so eine Gottestheologie und Gottesdiskurs wie im Westen, aber trotzdem. Die griechische Tradition denkt dualistisch, der Islam nicht. Was heißt Wahhabi? Was ist Wahhabi?
Das bedeutet, das ist eine Gruppe. Wahhabismus.
Ach, die hat das mit Wahhabiten zu tun. Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung. Wir müssen Fundamente unseres Glaubens lehren. Usul oder sowas. Und die Ziele und die ethischen Vorstellungen. Jeder Wissenschaftler hat zwei Aufgaben. Habe ich auch nicht verstanden, was Haram ist und Halal, aber Sie haben alle sehr gelacht. Ah, deswegen haben Sie so gelacht, jawohl. Wir brauchen Visionen und ethische Vorstellungen und klare Ziele, wie es die Medizin zum Beispiel hat. Wir brauchen Muslime, die als Wissenschaftler in der westlichen Welt arbeiten. Wir brauchen mehr Professoren, muslimische Professoren als bisher. Und wir geben der westlichen Welt etwas. Die Zeit der Integrationsfragen ist vorbei. Wenn wir gefragt werden, hast du dich auch integriert, dann soll ich als Muslim zurückfragen, ist dir auch klar, was ich leiste für deine westliche Gesellschaft? Die Zeit der Integration ist vorbei. Wir müssen jetzt sagen, welchen Beitrag wir für die westliche Welt leisten. Und wir brauchen Professoren und Wissenschaftler. Und Sie haben zum Schluss nicht gesagt, in Osnabrück ist das alles erfüllt, denn hier gibt es gute Professoren und gute islamische Wissenschaftler. Sie didn't say that.